Welcome to Crop Search, a company whose overarching goal lies in its slogan, seeing the invisible to do the impossible. In this video, we're going to talk about yield estimating potatoes by looking at the stand, vegetation decline, the nitrogen percentage, and the uniformity of plants to be able to estimate yield with 90% accuracy 5 weeks in advance of harvest. So join me as we go through this video and look at these variables and how Crop Search can produce state-of-the-art yield estimations by using drones. This is an example of a current Crop Search field report. In the overall mission statistics, we see the basic stand counting, plants per acre, stand percentage based on planting, and the yield estimation. Below is the current bags per acre estimate with the 1 to 2 week forecast. And finally, on the right-hand side, we have all the parameters that are taken into consideration along with the stand to determine what the yield is currently and what the outlook is. Over on the left-hand side is simply the information about the field that the client would need to know. And finally are the comments. The final piece to the yield estimation module is the average bags in an acre estimate. What we're seeing is that the current field estimate in total is 312,987 pounds, followed by the 1 week estimate and the 2 week estimate out from the flight date. If we go to the bottom left, what we're seeing is that the average should be 347 bags to the acre this week. 1 week out from the flight date is 381 bags to the acre, and 2 weeks out is 392 bags. What's important to understand is that all three of these values still fall shy of the 400 bags to the acre goal on this field that is 18 acres of red potatoes. Finally, we can get into the maps that help produce the variables to help us estimate yield. In this case, we're looking at the stand count. The pink in this situation represents where the plants are, and the green represents where the dirt is. Therefore, in these two areas that are showing green, we have some stand issues. However, in this white box, where stand is good, we can see that the Crop Search analyzation software is being able to pick up the rows of plants and then being able to develop a stand count based on that. Next is the nitrogen density. The red in this case is showing where nitrogen is absent. In this case, it's because of the absence of plants, whereas the gray areas is where sufficient nitrogen is currently located. Next is the uniformity. In this case, we want as much gray as possible so that we can see where our plants are most uniform. Where the red boxes that I just drew there, it shows that the plants are really uniform as we saw in the other maps. Where all of this red is where there's some variability in plant sizes, heights, and nutrient values. Thank you for choosing Crop Search and for choosing the industry standard to estimate yield in potatoes. We look forward to coming out, doing some flying, and helping you get a better idea of what's going on in your field.